Hi guys, it's Natalie. I'm doing the Newbie Book Tag, and no, you're not having deja vu. Some of you might be thinking, I know I've seen the Sleepy Reader do a Newbie Book Tag, but I'm doing a new one that has different questions, and I'm doing it for two reasons. One, I saw a video today by Jojo Reads Books, and I really liked the questions she was answering. And two, I'll just be honest, I really do not like my Newbie Book Tag. I did not do my homework beforehand. It's completely unedited. It's one long video. And I just really don't like it. It's like cringe worthy to me. And I hate that that's the way so many people are seeing me for the first time is in that video. So I'm kind of doing a do-over. So if you already watch me and you already subscribe, you might just want to turn this off unless you just want to learn some new things about me. So let's get started. Number one, what do you feel is the best way to make friends on BookTube? A lot of people who do the how to become booktubers videos will say become part of the community, but I want to take that a step further and be a little bit more specific. I know on nights when I have the energy, I try to find 10 new booktubers to subscribe to. And when I do that, I only subscribe to booktubers that I actually like their videos. So sometimes I can find 10 very easily. Sometimes I might have to watch 20 or 30 before I find 10 that I like. But I do that, and then I also leave comments. The second thing I do is I keep my subscriptions public. The default is private. You actually have to go in and change it to public. But I like it that people get a notice that says the Sleepy Reader has subscribed to your channel, because I know when I get those notices from people, or so-and-so has now subscribed to your channel, within 48 hours usually, or within 3 days at the most, but sometimes it'll even be that evening. I mean, when I see it, I will always go and check. I have always checked every new subscriber's channel, and I would say 95, maybe 98% of the time, I usually do end up subscribing back. Now, don't subscribe to my channel just so I'll subscribe back to you, because I do not want to wake up tomorrow morning with 4 million subscribers who will never watch my videos. Please only subscribe if you actually take an interest. But I'm here to make connections, and to me, if I'm subscribing to you and you're subscribing to me and we're both supporting each other, then we kind of have like a booktube connection that will hopefully, blossom into more of a friendship. So I would keep your subscriptions public if you can, unless for some reason you have a really good reason you don't want to, then I'm not in your business. Keep them private. But some people I don't think realize that theirs are private. And I think it's really good to keep them public, because a lot of times people will go check your channel out and you might get some new subscribers and make some new friends that way. Number two, what genres would you like to see most talked about on BookTube? Well, I like mystery thriller, and I've been finding more and more people talking about it. In fact, a lot of times when I find somebody who has a video about thrillers, that's probably somebody I'm going to subscribe to and leave a comment so I can get to know them. And I have books that are on their way right now, thanks to people who've left comments back telling me about specific books or just books I've seen in their videos. I guess I'd also like to see a little bit more historical fiction. I'm trying to read more historical fiction. I love The Nightingale, so I'd like to hear about some more historical fiction that's really good. What do you enjoy most about making booktube videos? Honestly, watching you guys respond and say really nice things back. I try to make really good content the best I can, and when I upload it and you guys respond really well to it, it makes all of it worth it. It makes, sitting in front of a camera feeling really silly and doing the editing and doing all that work, and it makes it worth it when I actually get a positive response. So I guess that would be my favorite part. 4, what do you least look forward to? Honestly, the technical side has been such a pain for me, just trying to figure out how to edit, and then I finally found a good editing program, but it took me a while to figure out all the bells and whistles and what, how to do this and how to add images. And then there's still things I don't know how to do. Some of you on your newbie tags will be adding funny clips in. I don't know how to do that yet. So learning it, I don't look forward to, because it takes me a while to learn it and really understand it. So that would be what I least look forward to, is I know there's so much more I need to learn. But once I have it down, then I enjoy it. Then I'm like, oh my gosh, look what I did. That's really impressive. Number 5, what videos other than tags, TBRs, recommendations, and wrap-up videos do you want to see? I really like the funny videos. There is Sarah without an H, who she dressed up as Voldemort and did a do-it-yourself DIY on how to make Horcruxes. That was super funny. Somebody did a thing where they dressed up as a YA character every single day for a week. Somebody, I think, was painting their face different book covers. So just when people do really funny, outrageous videos, I find those entertaining and I like to laugh. 6. What do you want to see more or less of in books? I would like to see more books that have a healthy balance of beautiful writing and then a really good story, because so many times a book will have such beautiful writing, but the story is just, it's just not really there like I'd like it to be, or there's a super great story, but the writing isn't, you know, really, I don't know, inspiring or beautiful. So when you find authors that can make it beautiful and a great story, and we have that combination, that to me is the ultimate in books. So that is what I'm looking for in my books, if I can find it. What are your booktube goals? My booktube goal is to get out of this house and actually film some videos that are not right here in this room. I'm very excited. My husband is taking me up to New York to go to BookCon this year, so I know I want to do videos of that. I'd like to go to more book festivals and be able to take videos for, you know, booktubers out there who can't go to the festivals or can't obviously go to every one. And not that I'm going to go to every one, but yeah, to make some videos besides just in front of my bookcase. I'd like to go outside. What advice would you give a new booktuber starting their channel? Do your homework first before you make a newbie book tag that is horrible like mine was. Do your homework. Learn how to edit videos so that you can make a decent newbie tag, because that's how people are going to find you for the most part. 9. What qualities and traits do you look for when watching other booktubers? I like booktubers that show some passion, be fun and bubbly, or they can just be very sincere. But people who, when they're making their videos and they're talking, you can tell they care about what they're talking about. They care about the books they're talking about. They care about making the video the best that they can make it. I mean, I'm not super picky, but I've come across booktube videos where the booktuber doesn't even act like they're that interested in the video they're making. And if you're not interested in the video you're making, why should we be interested? If you're not interested, we're not going to be interested. So people who just seem very sincere and seem to be putting their heart into their videos is what I'm looking for. What is a fun fact about you besides liking reading and writing? Well, I was a special ed teacher full-time off and on for about 15 years. I have a son with autism, so special needs children are very important to me. In fact, I don't know if you can see it very well, I just got this tattoo where it's got the black ribbon and it's got an autism puzzle piece. Of course, right now it's all scabbed over and nasty. I'll try to show it again once it's healed up. And also, I just have a love of traveling, and I got to go to Europe last year and it was so amazing. I wanted to go forever. I'd like to go to Japan. I'd like to go to Australia. I'd like to go to South America. I'd like to visit every continent. That would be a really good, in my lifetime, I'd like to visit every continent. And number 11, who are you tagging? I'm tagging anybody who hates their newbie book tag. Maybe you're like me, where you were just super, super awkward and now you feel more comfortable in front of the camera, but at the same time you know that so many people are still seeing that video as their first video that they're seeing you. So if you feel like I do, here are another set of questions you can do if you wanted to redo your newbie book tag, or if you just like these questions and you want to do them, then do them. I enjoyed them. Like I said, I'm going to link, let me look her name. Jojo Reads Books, I believe is her name, and I will link her down. But I just liked the questions, and it had been bothering me. My booktube newbie tag had been bothering me, so I saw the questions, the new questions, and saw her video, and I thought, I'm going to do that, because there's no reason why I should be this miserable about that video. So thank you guys for watching, especially if you've watched both of these videos, then you are very dedicated. But thank you for watching, and if you like, hit subscribe. Please don't hit subscribe if you don't like. I don't want people subscribing who have no intention of ever watching my videos. Only hit it if you actually like them. And if you do, then I promise I'll go check out your channel and maybe we can end up being friends. All right, see you later.